Within hours of President Joe Biden announcing Sunday he supports Kamala Harris to be the Democrats' presidential pick, Texas Republican leaders have been targeting the vice president over her record on the border.
That has long been a weakness in President Biden's polling and a main focus on the Trump campaign. But how did Harris impact the administration's immigration policy? Our Ryan Chandler breaks down her record.
As Harris's presidential campaign begins, you'll be hearing one phrase from her opponents a lot.
Here's Biden appointing Kamala Harris to be his border czar.
She has been the border czar.
Kamala Harris, the border czar.
Harris has handled some aspects of Biden's biggest policy liability, immigration. But what exactly did she do? First, border czar is not her role. That's a tongue-in-cheek title that Republicans gave her.
What she was really working on was private sector investment in the Northern Central America countries to try to address why people leave their homes in the first place.
President Biden tasked Harris with a diplomatic mission to target root causes of migration in Guatemala, Honduras, and El Salvador, tackling the poverty, corruption, and violence that pushes people north.
We have the capacity to give people hope and a belief that help is on the way.
In March of this year, Harris announced her Central America Forward initiative has brought over $5 billion in private sector investments to those three countries to create jobs and connect more people to the internet. In a 2021 trip to Guatemala, she admonished people who may be thinking about coming to the U.S.
Do not come.
Her efforts on this side of the Rio Grande have certainly attracted criticism. She visited the Texas border just once in 2021, El Paso, while the greatest migrant surge was in the valley.
It's not even fair to say that she's a day late and a dollar short. She's nearly 100 days late and 1,000 miles short.
But the day-to-day security of the border is Secretary Mayorkas's responsibility. Harris's focus has been on long-term stability. It may take years to know how effective her efforts have been.
It really is important for us to think bigger than just what the United States puts in place in terms of laws and enforcement, and think more about motivations for why people are coming, so better understand how we can manage migration and not just fear it.
Ryan Chandler, KXAN News.